Hey guys, Lauren Losing here. You may have noticed that my 2.5 year post-op Q&A has not been uploaded yet. I did film it, but I have been trying to upload it for I think over a week now and it won't. However, the biggest question or the most common asked question was something surrounding what do I eat in a day? How many times a day am I eating? Calories, fat, carbs, protein. Do I meal prep? Can I do some meal prep videos? So I was doing a little bit of meal prep. It's really no cooking. But I figured I would kind of show you what like a typical day has looked like for me recently. I tend to eat the same things every day. I just get into kicks that last like 3 months, and then like I'll have the same lunch almost every day for like 3 months, and then I'll move on to something new, and that's just what I tend to do. So I was getting lunches ready for the rest of the week, and I thought I would just film it and show you what I typically eat in a day. Okay, so first off, you'll see a little sign over here that says Wednesday night. I make my own cold brew coffee, and I have a lot of it. So I have my little blender bottle there ready. I have my glass bottle that I fill it into. So I do coffee every morning, and I mix it, you can see back there, with unsweetened almond cashew milk. So I do half almond cashew milk and half coffee. So there's some of my coffee that's already in there. And that's pretty much what I do for breakfast. You guys might not agree with that, but that's what I do. So lunchtime, as you can see, I have little containers going here. So my lunch that I have been doing for about the past 2 months is half a cup of cottage cheese. This is the cottage cheese that I use. This is the only kind I use. It's the 1% Friendship cottage cheese, and it is no salt added. I am someone who goes to the grocery store and looks at every single kind of cottage cheese with, high fat, low fat, whatever, and compare all the stats, and this is by far the best one. Half cup, 90 calories, 1 gram of fat, 55 milligrams of sodium, 5 carbs, 4 from sugar, and 15 protein. So then with that, I will do the thin and trim chicken sausage. This is the sweet Italian kind. So for 1 link, so I do 1 to 1.5 of these with the cottage cheese. Keep in mind I'm 2.5 years out and can eat a lot more than I could at 6 months out. At 6 months out, I might only be able to do like a 1/4 cup of cottage cheese with 1 link of this or something like that. So these are 70 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 250 milligrams of sodium, no carbs, and 12 grams of protein. When I don't do this kind of chicken sausage, I will do the Wegmans, like organic ones, which has pretty much the same stats for calories, carbs, and protein, but it has about twice the amount of sodium in it, so that's why I like these. So I'll just go over meals first. So a common dinner that I would do would be tuna. I'll do 2 of these packets. Maybe like if you're 6 months out, you might only be able to do 1. I do 2. So it's the low sodium albacore white tuna. So for the whole packet, it's 80 calories, 1 gram of fat, 70 milligrams of sodium, no carbs, and 17 grams of protein. I will either mix it with this Opa Greek yogurt feta dill. For 2 tablespoons, it's 50 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 2 carbs, none from sugar, and 2 protein. I'll do about 3 tablespoons probably of this. Or I will do the Bold House cilantro avocado yogurt dressing. So 2 tablespoons, 40 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, 1 carb, which is from sugar, and 1 protein. Or I'll make my own little mixture with fat-free Chobani Greek yogurt. So I'll do like, I don't know, a 1/4 cup of this, or 1/8 of a cup even, which is 2 tablespoons. So for 1 whole cup, so, you know, divide that in 4, 130 calories, 11 carbs, 6 from sugar, and 22 protein. So if I don't do tuna, I will do something really exciting like chicken. So I have this defrosting over here, and I am not going to do anything too amazing with it. I will, I'll show you some cooked ones that I already have. So this is just plain chicken tenderloins. So I just put it in a baking dish. I lay them all out. I bake them at 350 degrees Celsius for about 40 minutes. And what is on top of them is a tiny bit of sea salt, lots of cracked pepper, and some garlic powder. And I will like change up the seasonings a little bit. I'll use like Mrs. Dash, and I'll do the like spicy lime one, and you know, I'll do just a bunch of different kinds. So after cooking that, I'll eat about 3 of those tenderloins at a time, cut them all up, and then, you know, usually do some kind of dressing, whatever with it. So those are my meals. For snacks, I love avocado, so I will eat a half an avocado. If I'm really hungry, I will eat a whole avocado, and I literally just slice it up and put some salt and pepper on it, or chop it up and put some salt and pepper on it and eat it with a spoon. That's pretty much it. I'll do jerky. Since Perky Jerky has, you know, done us so wrong lately and changed their stats and their ingredients, and it's full of sugar now. I have found this kind, which is my new favorite. I get it at Wegmans. I've looked for it online, and it is actually more expensive online than at the grocery store. I found it for like on their website, it's crazy expensive. But if you're willing to pay the money, it is really good. So this is the Chef's Cut Real Chicken Jerky, and it's honey barbecue. Usually I stay away from things that say honey barbecue because that usually means that it has tons of sugar in it, but this one doesn't. So for 1 ounce, and this is a 2.5 ounce bag, so for 1 ounce it is 80 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 3 carbs, which are from sugar, but usually with anything that has like honey or barbecue in it, it'll be at least 8 grams of sugar, so this is really good, and 12 protein. So that's another possible snack. And then others would be things of the Quest variety. I know a lot of people do not like the Quest protein chips, but the cheddar and sour cream Quest protein chips are my favorite. I don't care for the plain ones. I don't care for the sea salt and vinegar ones. I don't care for the sour cream and onion ones. The barbecue ones are okay, but these are my all-time favorite. So for 1 bag, it is 120 calories, 2 grams of fat, 5 carbs, and 21 protein. And then we also have Quest bars. They did recently reformulate their recipe. They had, when they originally switched from the other type of fiber that they used to do to the soluble corn fiber, it was really disgusting, super sweet. Like, people, including me, were outraged over the recipe change because it sucked so bad. But they recently redid them again. It still has corn fiber in it, but the taste of them and the consistency is so much better. So if you buy from the Quest website, you are guaranteed to get the brand new recipe, and I believe GNC and Vitamin Shops now have the brand new recipe. So this is just one of the cookies and cream ones. I also have like a fruity variety pack, and I also have a box of the cookie dough ones. So 1 bar is 190 calories, 9 grams of fat. You might be able to tell by this that I really don't care about fat as long as it doesn't change. The only time I would pick something with lower fat would be if like it increased the calories by a ton and the carbs were no different. Like I would go for something higher in fat if it had less carbs, but if I'm comparing labels and something has less calories, less fat, and the same amount of carbs as something that was higher fat and higher calories, then I would always choose the one that had the lower calories and the lower fat, if that makes sense. So anyway, let's get back to this. So 20 total carbs, 14 from fiber, less than 1 from sugar, and 2 from erythritol, which is, I believe, a sugar alcohol. And 21 grams protein. So this has, how many net carbs? 4 net carbs on it. Okay, so guys, that is basically, oh, let me address this too. I drink over a gallon of water a day, but when I want something that has flavor to it, I have been doing this Arizona 0-calorie peach iced tea. I was doing the Lipton diet citrus green tea, but it had a ton of sodium in it. Because I don't drink just 8 ounces at a time, this is a 24-ounce cup from Starbucks, and I fill these up. So this is obviously 0 calories for 8 ounces, no fat, and only 10 milligrams of sodium, less than 1 sugar. So the Lipton, I think, had like maybe 85 milligrams of sodium, or maybe even more than that. It may have been 100 and something. So a lot more sodium in the Lipton. Okay guys, so this is, and that's just another packet of the chicken sausage defrosting. So this is basically what I eat in a day. You know, between 800 and 1200 calories a day, over 100 grams of protein a day, usually over a gallon of water a day, but about a gallon of water a day, coffee, iced tea. This is it. So until next time.